Ladies and jellyfish, shalom. So the Johnny Test Netflix reboot came out a while ago. Have you guys seen it? I was supposed to review it a while back, but the big SpongeBob project and some other things pushed it aside, unfortunately. But not to worry, I'm here to review it today. Johnny Test was a cartoon that ran from 2005 to 2014 and was one of the greatest cartoons ever made in the first few seasons, until it went downhill substantially, resulting in its long-awaited cancellation by series creator Scott Fellows. I've delved into literally everything you need to know about the show in my 20+ minute retrospective on Johnny Test from a while back, so please do check that out. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made, and I go over the show season by season and describe its literal and figurative demise. So fast forward to 2021, what's the deal with Johnny Test? After milking the show for all it's worth on their clickbaity YouTube channel, the current rights holder to the property Wildbrain decided to pursue another Johnny Test project by partnering with Netflix to animate a new take on the flaming-haired kid and his talking dog. They did release a few dud trailers on their channels to very mixed and negative reviews, from me included, and now that media has deleted it and most information is lost. I think they just did it for publicity, but then they did something amazing. They made a good freaking show with Netflix! I don't know how it's possible, but the animation here looks decent, all the characters are just as goofy and flamboyant as they used to be, and the stories are actually somewhat good. We start with the first episode being another competition episode, which was the infamous subgenre from the main show, where all the secondary characters would come together, lose all their character motives, and just do a stupid race. But it was actually done pretty well here. It was also pretty clever because this way we get to see the way all the characters look and sound from the get-go, and it really kickstarts this transition without too many surprises. To start off, the animation is really good. I am not really a fan of this art style. Granted, it's no longer rigid and flash animated looking from the original, but it's much more colorful and vibrant. Granted, that's probably just so it attracts more 4-year-olds, but either way, I'd be lying if I said this didn't look super fluid and nice. The art style is a bit hard for me to get used to, and some characters like Mr. Black and Mr. White just look a bit off. But again, I can't really complain from a visual standpoint. Voice acting is stellar, and most of the old voice actors have returned to their respective roles. Thankfully, it's only been about 7 years since their last taping, so none of them sound super off, and the new voice actors they needed to bring on for one reason or another sound pretty close to what they should, and nothing really comes up as too distracting. This is where this reboot shines, compared to other revivals that completely stand out like a sore thumb when it comes to the character voices. And oh yeah, the whip crack's gone! Finally, my beautiful ears can rest in peace and quiet. But there is a new similar sound effect I did notice, to be honest, but it's not too loud and barely even gets used. The point is, they're completely done with the annoying overuse of sound effects, but I guess it's kind of the show's signature at this point, and completely making it silent would come off as a bit odd.
We've all had enough of those sounds, too. Ah, pure silence.
As far as the plots go, most of them are pretty impressively good, considering they have made so many episodes already that it's kinda hard not to rehash old ideas again or just have bad writing generally. The characters are actually on point here and rarely get flanderized, which is very routine in the other show. In this show, when Johnny gets grounded over and over, he simply takes it and allows us to feel bad for him. In the other show, you already know he would have yelled at the top of his lungs like an annoying baby until he got what he wanted. His characters just feel much more grounded and true to their original counterparts in the first season. And last but not least, the theme song is really great as well. It's only about 10 seconds long, so it's nowhere near as lengthy as the other ones, but this one is fast, to the point, and pretty catchy, I'll admit. It's nothing astronomical, but the fact that they kept the theme song, something kind of known for Johnny Test, still good, is a great sign. And that's about it with my thoughts on the new, well, semi-new, Johnny Test Netflix revival. I hope you enjoyed my basic thoughts. What did you think of this revival? Is it better than the original? And what did you like about it? Again, please do check out my other Johnny Test video if you feel like it, and be sure to subscribe for more animation and cartoon reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you beautiful ladies and jellyfish next time. Shalom!